Hey guys, it's Vienna from Vienna Lux Beauty, and today I would like to install this beautiful 18-inch deep wave hair. So first thing first, I like to put the alcohol wipes over my head because see, when you apply the glue, you don't want no excess like oils or dirt when you're applying the glue. So what I'm doing now is wiping it with the alcohol pad, and as you can see, there's a lot of dirt, so unnecessarily. Second, I'm going to apply this wig on my head and make sure I got the measurements right. What I like about my wigs is that it's already come like cut up by the ears, so of course I really don't have to worry about that. That's one thing I like about my wigs. So of course I'm trying to put the clip in the back so that way it can fit real good. And as you can see, I'm just looking at myself in the mirror because right now I look crazy, but it is okay because hold on, wait a minute. I'm about to apply this glue. So now I'm applying the glue and everything. I'm trying to make sure that when I apply this glue, I apply it from the right to the middle to the left and then rotate back again. So like I did last time, that's why I wiped it with the alcohol pads to get the dirt, so that way my wig can stay a little longer. So now I'm going to the left side of my head, of course, and of course you're like, what do you mean the left? You mean the right? My left is your right is my left. So of course it's different directions according to my camera. Of course, now I'm using the end of a rat tail comb to push back the glue so that way that when I apply the lace down or like put the wig down, it'll apply good. So next, while I'm doing that, I'm just going from right, left, left, right, back to middle. Of course, just trying to make sure it covers to the front, middle, and you know, just applying the glue. And now that I'm doing that, I'm just continuing because I wanted to cover, you know, the front of the wig, because it's a frontal wig. It's a lace front wig. It's a 13x4 lace front wig. So now I'm using the blow dryer. I have it on low, guys, because see, what you want it, you don't want to put it on high where it gets too dry, where the glue will not lay. So of course I got it on low so that way the wig can become tacky, so that way it'll lay down. So of course I got my blow dryer on low, and I'm just, you know, using the end of my rat tail comb to cover up all the glue so that way it can feel tacky. As you can see, I'm having a hard time, so that's how you know it's becoming tacky. So now what you do is you lay the glue, you lay the frontal down, and you comb the comb back so the glue will stay. So that's what you do. So you're just combing it back from the left to the middle to the right. And after you do that, you just continue that on until you know it'll stay. And you just continue combing and combing and combing. Next, you get elastic band. I don't know about y'all, but elastic band saved my life when it comes to installing my wigs. Like, back in the day before elastic bands came, we used to use scarves. And then when the scarf get wet, then the glue start getting wet, and then next thing you know, the wig start falling. So please use the elastic band. Now, I cut, you know, the lace off. So now, the lace off, my bad. Anyway, I am one curl in my hair. I don't know about y'all, but when I'm using a deep wave hair, I love to one curl my hair so that way it gives that voluptuous curls, because I love voluptuous big curls. It's just my thing. I don't mind wetting my deep wave hair, but I prefer to, like, you know, curl it. I think a next video I will wet it, you know, put mousse. As you can see, look at all these flexi rods, you know. Next thing you know, I had to leave it there for a couple of minutes. Now, I'm finna take these down. As you can see, I was struggling a little bit because some of the wires from the flexi rods was coming out. So, you know, I have to take them down. And, you know, I like to retwist my curls. So, see, I was struggling a little bit with the little curls. But I recurl it. Okay, there you go. And so, I'm just going to do for the rest of them. Now, need I remind you, you're not going to always get a perfect curl when it comes to flexi rods, especially me when you're just not a curly like girl. But if you need to re-curl your curls, of course, I prefer using a one curler, you know, to help me out to achieve my curls, because I like tight curls. I don't know about you, but I love tight curls. And also I like loose curls. But me, I'm a tight curl girl, so, you know, I like to look cute with my tight curls. And of course, I'm struggling still because look at that. It just gave me a hard time. Now I got to recurl. Now look at all these curls. See, like I said, you're not going to have a tight curl or a good curl. See, I have to recurl that curl because it just not curling no more. So I had to use my one curl. And y'all, I'm going to tell you this. I burnt myself. So y'all better be careful because I done burnt myself so many times using that one curl. Not on the one curl or any kind of curl there is. And you know, I'm just counting to my head to see how long the curls stay. I normally count to 30 to 50 so it can stay longer. See that curl came? Now I'm using my hot comb. And you know, I love using the hot comb to comb that down. Y'all, as you see, I flinched because I burnt myself. So don't do that, y'all. Like, do not do that. Anyway, I got the finishing touches. And you already know what's coming on. So you know I love my curls. Look at them. Like, ooh, look at them. But anyway, y'all, God bless y'all. And have a beautiful and wonderful day.